Hello everyone and welcome to the heliosblog. My name is Helios. Today, 10 steps to get a non-monogamous girlfriend. Here's another interesting topic. Men keep seeing the term NMG rolling around this blog and want to know how to get one themselves. I'll give you a step-by-step guide on how to do it for yourself. Basically, you do everything you do to get her friends with benefits, and then when she asks to define the relationship, you explain the arrangement to her. If she agrees, congrats, you're in. Here we go. Enjoying my content? Check out my blog at heliosblog.com. On YouTube, you can support me by liking and subscribing. I'm also on Spotify if you'd prefer a podcast. If you're interested in my books, The Strategist Guide to Seduction and Quotes to Live By, they're available on Amazon. In addition, you can follow me on Patreon at theheliosblog for exclusive content. On with the show. Number 1. Get a phone number. Obviously, the first step to getting a girl is to get a phone number or somewhere to contact her. There are multiple ways to do so. Any of these will do. 1. Online dating. Apps like Tinder, Bumble, etc. Number 2. Cold approach. Talking to a random girl you've never met before. Number 3. Warm approach. A girl gives you some kind of invitation to talk to her, like smiling at you in public. Number 4. Social circle. Your friends introduce you to the girl. If you're getting a number through cold approach or warm approach or social circle, all you need to do is have a small talk conversation for a few minutes and then ask for her number. If she agrees to give you her number, you're good to go. Simply text her the next day after you got her number and set up the first date. If you're getting a phone number from online dating, see my guide on how to get a friends with benefits online. Here's a summary of the steps basically to online dating. Number 1, send her a message with a call to action and sign your name. Number 2, ask her something about yourself. About herself that does not involve her appearance. Number 3, pitch the date for 2 to 3 days from the day you texted. Number 4, get the girl's number after you've pitched the first date. Okay, now we're going to talk about number 2, going on the first date. The first date should be 1 hour long and should be at one of the following venues. Number 1, a park. Number 2, a mall. Number 3, a chill coffee shop. Number 4, a non-expensive bar. The first date is for rapport only. You meet up, you talk for an hour, and you cut it short. You should talk for 15 minutes, and she should talk for 45. You need to direct the conversation towards topics she likes and is passionate about. Once the date is going well, leave. Remember, rapport, then cut it short. Number 3, set up the second date. The next day after your first date, if it went well, set up the second date. The second date should be set up for 2 to 3 days after you texted her. For the second date, you invite her to your place for some kind of activity. Here are a list of possible activities. Number 1, watching a movie. Number 2, playing music. Number 3, cooking together. Number 4, playing games. Number 5, listening to music, etc. When she comes over, have the activities set up and do it together. When it's going well, you can escalate sexually. Use her body language to help you understand if she wants to go further or not. If she's receptive, keep going. If not, slow it down and try again later. In general, if she comes over to your place and you're alone together, she's interested in sex with you. She may just need to be more comfortable first. Number 4, set up the third date. The day after you first had sex, text her and mention how you had a great time the day before. Do not mention the sex directly. Set up the third date at your place again with a different activity planned. See the list above. Once you've had sex with her twice, you can begin to text her weekly for logistics only. Have her come over regularly to your place, a maximum of once per week. Number 5, have a friends with benefits arrangement for at least 3 months. Even though your goal is for her to be your NMG, your non-monogamous girlfriend, it should start as a friends with benefits. In these 3 months, you can determine if she's worthy of being an NMG or not. She's generally going to be a good NMG if 1. You both enjoy each other's company, 2. She doesn't have serious psychological problems, 3. She doesn't do drugs, 4. She treats you well and is respectful. If she's worthy of being an NMG in your opinion, and you're interested in her being that for you, you can then have the talk with her. Number 6, have the talk. Usually, around the 3-month point, women want to define the relationship. They'll ask you something along the lines of, what are we? All you have to do is, at this point, is explain a few things. You'll need to tell her the following. Number 1, you'll never be monogamous. Number 2, you really enjoy her company. Number 3, you'd like to get to know her better. Notice how I did not mention the word girlfriend. Since this is a non-standard relationship, you don't want her to associate it with the standard tropes of boyfriend-girlfriend relationships. Don't mention the word girlfriend. She'll happily agree and your NMG arrangement can begin. Number 7, start your NMG arrangement. An NMG is not that different from a FWB, it's not that different from a friends with benefits. There are a few differences though. Some things you can do with an NMG, you can do them and you would never do these with the friends with benefits. Here's a list. Number 1, NMGs can spend the night. You can watch a movie with an NMG. You can go on theme dates like a hike or a fancy park, etc. You can buy them small gifts very occasionally. There are some things you can't do with an NMG though. If you do, it will signal to them that they are your monogamous girlfriend. Very bad. Here are a list of things not to do. Number 1, say you love her. Number 2, buy her something for Valentine's Day or her birthday. Number 3, have her meet your parents. Number 4, text all the time. Number 5, go on fancy vacations together. Hold strong to the frame of your relationship. Number 8, maintaining your non-monogamous girlfriend arrangement. To maintain your non-monogamous girlfriend arrangement, you just need to keep the rules of your arrangement and do not deviate no matter how much you like her. Do the following. Keep texting her once a week for logistics only. Have her keep coming to your place and spending the night and doing fun things together, but never move the relationship past that point. If she ever tries to push on your frame by implying you should do serious boyfriend things, simply decline politely. The classic shit test answers work too, which is agree and amplify or reframe. Number 9, upgrading or downgrading your arrangement. If she has consistent good behavior for a period of 1.5 to 2 years, you may want to consider further upgrading her to an SNMG, a serious non-monogamous girlfriend. In this arrangement, you're still non-monogamous, but your other girls are only friends with benefits that you don't care about. To the public, your family, etc., your SNMG is your girlfriend. At this point, you can do all of the regular things you would do with a girlfriend, with a few exceptions. Still no declarations of love, and still only text for logistics. If your SNMG starts to disrespect you or take you for granted, she can be downgraded back to an NMG, but more likely a friends with benefits. If your non-monogamous girlfriend is misbehaving or constantly tests your frame, you can downgrade them to a friends with benefits. Do not tell them what you're doing. Simply stop inviting them to do the fun activities with you and only invite them to your place for sex and do not let them spend the night. They'll get the message that they've seriously screwed up with you and will likely try to rectify the situation. Conclusion. I hope these steps are helpful to you in getting a non-monogamous girlfriend. Remember, a non-monogamous girlfriend is not a traditional girlfriend. If you do all of the traditional boyfriend behaviors, you're going to have a bad time. Hold strong to your non-monogamous frame and you'll do great. Good luck.